Welcome to my podcast. Today I want to share with you 5 things I learned about women's health in 2025. Well, except for one that I already knew. I am a nursing student in France and I'm very interested in everything related to women, especially women's health. What surprised me is how many important things I didn't know. Things that can be good or bad for our health, but that nobody really talks about. Yesterday, I went to the city for a walk. And when I came back home in the evening, I had back pain. I'm 90% sure it was because of my boots. They had a small heel, not very high. But after walking all afternoon with them, I ended up with back pain. For some time now, I have been wearing barefoot shoes, but that day I only had my regular boots and I think my body is not used to them anymore. Later, I went into a clothing store and tried on a beautiful pair of pointed toe ballet flats with small heels, made of false leather. Oh, they looked very feminine when I put them on. The heel was not very high, but I remembered immediately how much they could cause me lower back pain. This experience made me think again about the impact of heels on women's health. I already knew this before my research, but I wanted to include it because high heels are still very fashionable today. But the question is, at what cost? If someone told you that wearing heels was bad for your health, would you still wear them? According to the Ordre professionnel de la physiothérapie du Québec, high heels affect balance, muscle flexibility, coordination, posture, and the feet. Here, I will focus only on 3 of these points. Balance. High-heeled shoes, especially thin heels, decrease balance and stability. The risk of ankle sprains is higher, especially when walking on steps or sidewalks. Posture. Wearing heels pushes the head forward, increases the curve of the lower back, and tilts the pelvis forward. This can also compress the trunk. Feet. The stiffness, the height of the heel, and the tight front of the shoe can cause problems such as bunions. In fact, even heels as low as 2.5 centimeters can have visible effects. It's really interesting and a little strange because no one ever tells us about this. My next subject will be wearing bras that are too tight can be dangerous. So stay tuned for more discoveries about women's health and remember, knowledge is power.